As the sun burned bright above, I furrowed my brow and felt the gods smile upon me. Spelunky. It was the 11th of November, 2015, when Samuel, a used car dealer from Albuquerque, he worked hold on one moment. Samuel is in the wrong place. Samuel, who worked in a used car dealership in Albuquerque, a mariachi-themed used car establishment. While the commissions for Samuel's work were good, he didn't appreciate the indignity of needing to wear a sombrero and a mustache to work every day. He felt it was a business playing off of weird Mexican stereotypes, which he personally resented. Not that he had a particularly strong dislike for mariachi music. But when he had to repeatedly inform his customers with corporate lingo prescribed to him from his manager, phrases such as, "It's so good your friends will want to borrow your caro," while outwardly, Samuel was a master at hiding his disdain for this brand of corporate branding that he was forced to engage in. Deep down, he felt it. And that was why, on this day, the 11th of November, Samuel traveled deep into the deserts of New Mexico, searching for a treasure. A treasure that his cousin Tino had informed him of. "It's merely a rumor," Tino said, "that somewhere far into the desert there is a mine. A mine scavenged by the 49ers during the gold rush in the late 19th century. It's said that the riches in this mine were so vast that literally thousands worked under there, until one day they all mysteriously failed to return home from their dig. No one dared investigate what had happened to them, from fear that they might meet the same fate. with a certain sense of desperation. Desperation to leave a job that he hated. Ramos took a chance. He thought, this might be my only opportunity to gain enough capital to start my own business. A car dealership, perhaps, that doesn't lean on culturally offensive branding. And so he went down into the depths of the mine. And there he encountered what so many other adventurers encounter down in this place. The poisonous spiders, the snakes, the scorpions, you know what resides down here, if you've heard my earlier stories. And he dealt with them, handled them deftly. For Ramos was an athletic man. He had no problem killing spitting snakes, hurling stones at spiders and other creatures. And oh, what a glorious place this mine was. There were already carved out and polished jewels lining the wall, as if the workers here had just suddenly vanished. Perhaps they were killed by these lethal creatures. Perhaps at one point this was a safe place to work, and the monsters came unexpectedly. Samuel could feel it. Something evil resided down here. He saw skeletons moving, rising from the ground, possibly the remains of the workers of years past. Ramos considered using a bomb to retrieve a rifle. But sadly, there was only one. He only possessed one bomb. He used 2 hearts to retrieve a box that he hoped would contain more bombs. But alas, he found only ropes. Samuel was shocked to find that 500 meters down was something of an underground rainforest. He was shocked to find Draculas here, and zombies rising from the dead. He killed a Dracula by stomping hard on the Dracula's head. and retrieved his cape for his efforts. Samuel had sustained injuries, though. He was barely holding on to a thread of life. Ropes, but no bombs. He cursed. He continued down, however. A man of his prowess, perhaps, could come out on top, defy the odds that continually stacked against him as he held on to his small thread of life. Despite his great weakness, he continued to slay enemies. More ropes, he cursed. More ropes. Alas, a raging caveman bashed in his skull, breaking away the last shred of life he had held on to for so long. He, like all who had come before him, laid buried somewhere down underneath that wretched piece of earth, deep into the desert. It was the end of a very bad day.